Good morning. Happy Monday. You don't have a case of the Mondays. You have the start of a beautiful day. So we want to kickstart your beautiful day off with a tutorial on the third eye chakra. The third eye chakra is your key to your intuitive side, to your awareness, to absorbing all that's around you, the signs, the universe that nature gives you every day, keeps you balanced mentally, spiritually, physically. So if your third eye chakra is off in any way, you'll be feeling indecisive, out of balance, just kind of out of control with your emotions. And it could also throw off the rest of your chakras as well. So third eye chakra is very important on the science side of things. Third eye chakra is also in charge of your pineal gland or your pineal gland. The pineal gland is in charge of releasing melatonin into your system. So if your pineal gland is blocked, not activated, then your melatonin is off, so your sleep will be off, and then your whole body system will be kind of out of sorts. So if you don't get good sleep,
especially during these times, right? Like we're going through a lot of stress, yeah.
Absolutely, and especially you're getting cabin fever a lot. You're indoors, so you have a chance that your melatonin could be off a lot, and your whole body can be out of sorts.
We can heal ourselves. So
absolutely. So with that being said, I want to lead you guys into something you can do at home, a little self-healing through Reiki at home with your own hands. So I want to show you a little technique I do at home myself to recharge my third eye. Start by heating up your hands. Come on, everybody, join me. Heat them up, heat them up, heat them up. They're nice and warm, nice and hot. And when you feel nice and hot, you lay your palms over your forehead and your eyes, have them hovering, and let it flow there. Deep breaths. Make sure your hands are clean. You know, these times you need to make sure your hands are clean before you touch your face. And just, you sit here, I usually sit here for 5 minutes at a time. Take deep breaths in. Hold up top for 5 seconds. Release. Hold in the bottom for 5 seconds. Breathe up and down. Just feel the energy flowing from the universe through your hands into your body and releasing any blockages that are in your third eye. So I would keep us here for the whole 5 minutes because it feels so good, but I know we are under some time constraints, and I want to make sure my soul sister over here, Patty, can show you a little more on activating your third eye. She's going to lead us through a very live, real session on how to activate your third eye. So without further ado, Patty.
Patty. Thank you, John. Thank you very much. My Patty here. We are keeping our physical distance, not social, because we are all social people and we will remain social people. So keeping our 6 feet of distance here very safely. I'm going to show you or walk you through activating a little bit of your heart and a little bit of your third eye physically through breath work. So I would want to invite everybody to close their eyes, place their palms in front of their chest. I always like to say, keep your fingertips together, leave some space in between your palms. That space is open for self-gratitude, love, everything else that's beautiful. So anyway, as you take a deep inhale through the nose, you're gonna fill up your belly, feel your chest rise. As you do that, take your thumbs and press them into your heart, letting it know you're here, your love, activating it, giving it life. Take a deep inhale through your nose, fill up your belly with air, feel your chest rise, hold it for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, let it all out. Again, on your next inhale, fill up your belly with air, your chest slowly rises, you feel your thumbs. As you sit here, imagine a big, bright, green emerald light building up in the middle of your chest. And with every inhale and exhale, you're giving it life. It's gaining speed. It's starting to rotate, opening up. Keep breathing this way. And as you do this, on your next inhale, you're going to bring your thumb knuckles up to your third eye, pressing deep into that third eye, that space in between your eyebrows. Maybe at this point, some of you will start envisioning a big white indigo-ish purple light. Keep breathing here. Pressing deep into that space in between your eyebrows, activating your intuition, your third eye. I want you to take your next inhale, taking it in through the belly. And as you exhale, envision that breath coming out of your third eye, releasing all that energy into the space in front of you, into the universe. On your next inhale, fill up your belly with air. Hold it on the top for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale it all out through your third eye. On your next inhale, you're going to envision that breath coming in through your third eye. Hold it on the top. And as you're there, I want you to scan through your library, your mental library. Pick all those unwanted books, all those unwanted memories, stress, anxiety, anything that is taking up unwanted space in there. And as you exhale, let it all out, releasing that into the universe, being grateful for it, for the lessons they taught you, allowing them to keep going. On your next inhale, envision that clean breath of air coming in through that third eye, all good and positive love and energy. Hold it on the top for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, let all the unwanted stress, all the unwanted dead energy out. One more time, deep inhale through your third eye. Hold it on the top. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, let all of it out. Bring your hands to heart center once again, keeping your eyes closed. Take a deep breath of fresh air in through your belly. Hold it on the top. Set an intention for your day. And as you exhale, release all the energy back out into the universe. Place your thumb knuckles in your third eye once again. This time you will envision that big bright light. I see you. We see you. See yourself. Now be yourself. Together we bow. Thank Mother Earth, Pachamama, and say Namaste.
Namaste.
Okay, guys. Thank you, guys. And now we're going to take this opportunity with that amazing third eye activation. Find a comfortable spot that you will lay. Making note of, does my lower back hurt? Does my neck hurt? Does this feel right? Does this not feel right? Making those connections here on your mat in these moments of breath that we should be applying on a daily, on everything that we participate in the day. Because especially in these moments, in this time that we are collectively experiencing, how grateful is that? That we have the opportunity to figure out, what is it that I need? What is it that I feel? What is it that works for me, that resonates with me, that makes sense with me, that allows me to live in a space of celebration and not toleration, and thinking that for some reason we have the notion that that's not how it's supposed to be. We're all supposed to be suffering and just barely getting by, and on the emotional, because we think it's the financial, and you can have all the money in the world, and that is not going to give you the peace of that we can only find within. So I'm going to go over recovery breath, and I want those that have been with us before to be patient while I explain this. And if you've forgotten, I just want to remind you, because I want you to relax, and I'll take it from here. And that is to take a deep breath in through your nose, and that's expanding your belly, and then your lungs, letting it out slower than what you let it in. So we're going to do these first two. And when we do these first two, I'm going to ask you to hold. So here we go. You're going to take a deep breath into the nose, expanding your belly and then your lungs, and holding it there for the count of 1, 2, and letting it out slower than what you let it in. There you go. That's it. I want you to start to relax. Take a deep breath in through your nose, expand your belly and then your lungs, because that's where it all sits, and hold it there on the top for 1 and 2. Nice job. Let it out slower than what you let it in. We're going to continue that breath without the hold, because that's your recovery breath. Now you keep going before you know what, I'm going to be giving you instructions. So keep going there and just listen to me. There and here is where we find our center, where we find ourselves. That when things aren't making sense and we're feeling overwhelmed, this is the breath I'm going to invite you to find. And this, my friends, is a tool that we're handing to you, and we're going to remind you every day to go grab. Because in the depth of our belly is where we find ourselves, and in that calmness, in that stillness is when we can reflect and really understand the decisions we made, and not in shame or in regret, but rather in gratitude, because no matter what, it will serve you. That in these moments there is no right or wrong, my beautiful friends. What there is you finding yourself without the notion of how it's supposed to look like, without judging it. So now we're going to go to work. I want you to take a deep breath in, expanding your belly and your lungs, and letting it out quick. It's going to sound something like this. Now that's not my pace, not yours. You do you and I'll do me and they'll do them, and you just keep going and find that breath. And what I'm inviting you to do here is simple. As what I'm inviting you to do is to saturate your limbs with oxygen. Saturate your limbs, because when we're shallow breathing and we're only breathing into our lungs, you keep working and I'm talking and you're working, because this is work and will be integration at the end and recovery. What happens is that when you're breathing shallow and living shallow, that limits you and suffocates you and makes you live small and limited in boxes. And we invite you to something greater and grander than that, because you are larger than that, and there's plenty of air. There's abundance of all that you need that is not tangible, but rather this moment, this internally, to go find yourself. So breathe. And what we're going to ask you to do is that we're going to ask you to take a deep breath in and hold. You're not doing that just quite yet. And you're going to squeeze and you're going to visualize it from your rectum up your spine into your brain, stimulating DMT and serotonin that belongs to you, that you can naturally produce, that better than any pill you can buy out there or any book that you can read. This is what you've got within. So ready, here we go. Take a deep breath in for your last one. Hold and squeezing from your knuckles, your spine. Squeeze everything. Squeeze your rectum up your spine into your brain, nourishing yourself with oxygen, love, and blood that you so much need. Keep squeezing as I speak. And that's how you, when you're feeling confused and Alzheimer's disease and Parkinson's disease, is because you've been living and breathing shallow. Keep holding. Keep nourishing. 3, 2, 1, let it all out. And hold it at the very bottom, because this is the important one to hold. And we're going to hold that one for 5. And then there's a 4. And somewhere came that 3. And here's that 2 and that 1. Now take another deep breath in. Take it in and squeeze once again, because you deserve this in the beginning of your day, in the middle of your day, or at night, whenever you are listening to this. Nourish yourself. Use the tools that are needed now. 3, 2, 1, let it all out. Find your recovery breath. We're going to do one more exercise and we're going to leave you here. Keep going. Now I want you to hear that breathing. I know that you say, hear me. How can you hear me? Because everything is vibration and energy, and I'm connected to that feeling, and you are me and I'm you. And we're all each other, and everything's vibration and energy and a frequency. So let's go. Work. There you go. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you to take one last breath in and let out 70%, okay, guys? And you're going to hold it at the bottom. And we're going to leave you there. And you hold as long as you can. And when you can hold no longer, you just lay there. And remember that when you think you need to breathe, that's an illusion, my friends, that you hold. And that's where all your answers lie beyond that point. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Take a deep breath in. Let out 70% and hold it there. And when you think you need to breathe, go past that point. I invite you. That's where you are. Go look for yourself. Your love. We love you. Hold. We're here. You can find us here. I love you. I see you. We see you. See yourself. Now be yourself.